Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I'm RJ, the short, fat, bald guy, and I live out of that 96 Dodge Ram wagon full-time and work at a car dealership. It is 78 degrees. The relative humidity is 68%. The high today is supposed to be 88 and zero chance of the wet stuff, which is always a wonderful, wonderful thing. Now that we've got that out of the way, let's sip this coffee. Oh, that's hot. But it's so good. Everybody enjoyed their Saturday. I'm not going to make no promises about getting this video up on early so everybody can watch it, because every time I make an announcement, it goes to mess up. So I am not going to say anything about that. Not at all. A lot of things went on yesterday. But let me tell you what happened last night. I went to the grocery store before coming out here, just like I always do. And I was in the neighborhood Wally World. And I saw something. For some reason, I wanted some pudding. You know, I buy those little snack packs at Dollar Tree. You know, been eating them for years. It works good. You can eat them warm. You don't have to have them cold up. And a color, you know, I caught my eye. And there was a 6-pack of these things. And didn't even have a price on them. I'm like, what is this? What is this? It's Cinnabon. Can you see that? It's Cinnabon. And I don't know about y'all, but that is one thing that I cannot pass up. God, that's still hot. That's one thing I can't pass up. Ever since I had it the first time in the mall, and let me tell you, it was kind of funny how this occurred, because it just popped in my head. There was a Cinnabon there, and there was like $1.59 or something for a little sample or something. And there was a young person there, and I had a $2 bill and handed him a $2 bill. And there was the biggest argument about whether it was fake or not. Then he called over his manager, and the manager was arguing with me that it was fake or not. And it just so happened the security guard came walking by. I said, look, they're telling me this $2 fuel bill can't be spent because it's fake. Can you enlighten us on this? And he looked at it and he said, well, I think they need to take it because it's good currency. They've had $2 bills forever. And they both had the most blank look on their face. But anyway, I bought it. It was $3.37 for a 6-pack. And I know that's high as rip. It really is. Or is it? But it don't matter. It don't matter. I was cooking dinner last night. I busted one open and I put it in my mouth. Man, it was just heaven. It was heaven. And I knew then I've got a serious problem, because there was no more in the store and I hadn't seen it anymore. And I've had Cinnabon cream of wheat before and found it, and it was gone. So I don't know what is going on with the Cinnabon thing. I wish they would. I'm hoping to find some more of it, because it is awesome. I'm going to tell you, it was just awesome. And I've got 5 of them left. And it was so tempting to open up a second one. And I'm going to regulate myself. I'm going to have self-control. I'm going to, because I just savored every spoonful. It was just great. It was marvelous. You just couldn't imagine. So now I'm on the hunt for Cinnabon snack pack. Cinnabon snack pack. If y'all find this stuff, if you're a Cinnabon fan, snatch this up. I went by Carvel or whatever the day spa, picked up some eggs yesterday. Yesterday had Jordan, Matt, and myself. Had 2 porters, which was a great thing, because Avio's been switched back to being a porter. I'll see the thumbnail yesterday. That that was my campsite. It's peaceful out here. I haven't had breakfast yet. I don't know what it is on the weekends. I seem like I want to sleep longer than I usually do. Coming from my experience, that is a sign of exhaustion. It's wearing, it's getting later and later. And as I said before, it's probably time for a break and a reset. So the reset's coming. The reset's coming. It's September 28th, folks. It is episode 271. We have less than 100 episodes till the first of the year. We have less than 30 days before we leave to Talladega. No, it's 16. We have about 19 days before we end up leaving for Talladega. Because you know what happens? You may not know it, but Talladega is like Vegas. What happens in Dega stays in Dega. I still haven't called Richard yet. You know, something occurred yesterday in the industry. Not yesterday, but Friday. It may have been, it was in Friday. And I think I knew of him. I think I've seen him. Maybe. He looks familiar. And he worked at the Volkswagen store. But Frankie is managing the Volkswagen store. He's a technician that he asked him to go deliver a car to the customer. And I don't know all the details, but there was an accident and he passed. And now Frankie's he's distraught. And it spread. Everybody knows him, is just really heartbroken. This is a young man. I guess he's in his late 20s or early 30s. And I'm not sure any of the details, but our hearts go out to his families and friends and everybody that's mourning his loss. And I think his name was Matt. But it's just a sad situation all the way around. There's another leaf falling on the ground, and another leaf, and another leaf. The leaves are just dropping from the trees. Why? Because it's getting to be fall. And fall's a wonderful time of year to be outside camping because it's not too hot at night. There's a little coolness in the air. This thing that I purchased has made its way from California it is sitting in Kennesaw, Georgia, as of yesterday morning at 3:38 a.m. That's when it was scanned in. It's going to change the way I handle certain stuff. If I say any more, I'm going to let the cat out of the bag. And no, I don't have a cat in the bag. That's kind of cruel. It's very cruel. Don't put your cats in your bags. That cat may not react very well, and he may come out clawing. I like it here. I like Blanton Creek. Nate kind of asked me the other day, yesterday, he says, where do you go when you leave the dealership when you're on the weekends? And I told him, I said, there's about 7 pieces of property I can get to within an hour or less. And he just piqued his interest because I'm an anomaly. Most of these people don't know anybody unless they're having hard times that live out of their vehicle. And the concept is kind of new to folks. It's not new. They heard people, but they really never knew somebody that lived out of a vehicle. So that's a neat, odd thing to be associated with. So what am I going to have for breakfast this morning? What I had for dinner last night is very, very end. I opened up 2 cans of overstuffed ravioli, sprinkled a bunch of Parmesan cheese in it, and ate it because by the time I thought about dinner, it was really late. And I knew that was going to be quick and easy. Night before, I had some Armor Star beef stew. Things have gone up, folks. Things have gone up. I seen a can of Spam for almost $5. It was insane. And Cap Sausage comes online on the 10th. That's going to be a good thing. I will probably visit that after Talladega. Time to clear out my freezer that I at my studio so I can make room for Cap's Sausage. The studio's cleaned up real nicely, and let me tell you, I will show you some images soon. But they're cleaning that out. It's getting wintertime. They're about to remove a whole lot of wood because it's time to where they can burn and the wasps and everything. So they put it off, which I'm not rushing them. And they use it as a staging area for their metal. And I decided the other day it's time for me to crank up my RAM. I just want to hear it. Not, I love the sound of it. It just sounds so mean. Have some Kanuka hot spicy links this morning with some fresh eggs. Call that breakfast. I also found this stuff called Lowry's garlic spread. It's not everywhere. I've had it a couple times. If you do it right, it's perfect. But it's for making garlic bread. It is just awesome stuff. And where I bought it from was kind of pricey because of the supermarket. But I didn't care. I used to see this stuff for about $3 a bottle, and it's a little bottle, very little bottle. But I picked me up a jar of it, and yeah, it was $5.57. But it's so good when it's done right. It's really good. It's just a gorgeous day, very gorgeous day. The weekends go by so quick, so quick. The good thing is here lately, the last couple weekends, it hasn't taken me a whole day to get calmed down. But I like that fact because I would hate to waste a day trying to get relaxed in most cases. This is just good stuff. You just don't know. It's very good stuff. It is so tempting not to bust open one of those Cinnabon flavored snack packs. I'm glad I found them because they're good. It says best used by August 5th, 2025. So they probably weren't supposed to be out there. But I don't, if they got any better than what they got the flavor in here, oh my goodness, it would have been, I guess that's a good reason for me to dive into them. I just noticed the date on them. It was August 5th. And they were probably out way before then. And I'm actually glad I found them. But that's a good reason for me to go hog wild and eat them all. I might just do that. They're way out of the expiration date. I imagine these things were out the first of the summer. I don't know where they come from. They were just awesome. And if that's the case, it's even worse because this is way after the expiration and I've never seen them anywhere. It's just one of those things. One of those things. It's just so peaceful out here. Well, I reckon I'm going to get off of here and do something. Make me some breakfast. Do my shower scene. Edit this video. And work on the van a little bit. And just freaking chill. Yep, that's the game plan. I'm just going to chill. Thank you for everybody stopping by to... What is the sun? Here we go. Thanks for everybody stopping by to spending some time with me. I'm RJ, the short, fat, bald guy that lives in a van, sometimes down by the river. And this is our little community. And I appreciate everybody that stops by to say hello. I appreciate all the comments and the views and everything and the thumbs up, because all that matters. So I'm going to end it right here. Enjoy the rest of your day. I hope it's a pleasant one, because mine is going to be. And as always, call your mom. Y'all have a great day. We'll holler at you in the morning or tomorrow evening, however it works out. Bye now.